Hey, what you're about to see is a sales call that I had with a lady. Beautiful lady, sounds nice. She was amazing. I failed. I didn't close her, but you will see where in the call where I should have closed her, where I left the loops at, where I left her off the hook because she was ready to buy. I just didn't push her or give her enough of a reason to buy from me. I gave her an out. And I'm showing you this for also you don't give anyone an out when you are making your sales call and things in the nature like I have. But there is a silver lining though. You might have to see that at the end though.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, I can't complain. It's a little how can I put it? It's a little dreary and rainy in Atlanta. This weather's been all over the place this week.
Okay, I'm in South Carolina, so I knew what you mean.
Okay, okay. How's the weather there right now?
Same.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, it's been like that, yesterday all day and whatnot.
Okay,
So,
okay. That's good.
okay.
It's good. Well, glad good to see you. Glad for you to hop on this call. Thank you for taking the time out your day, and I'm excited to dive in.
Sure.
Um, Before
Thank
we get
you.
started, tell me, what made you decide to book this call today?
Okay. So, basically, in this time, when I saw your ad, like on Instagram, I was like, okay, well, let me just jump on in because lately I've been just learning as much as I can about how to use AI and, just how I could find ways to make money with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just like good timing. I'm like, all right, well, let
Okay.
me see what he's talking about. Let me see what I can learn from him. Because I've been, kind of consuming different content from different
Right.
people. And I'm currently working on something. So I'm like, well, maybe I could hear something that can add on to help me, kind of not create, but make the most of what I'm creating in this time. So
Understood.
that's all. And honestly, as I was in a class yesterday, I appreciate that. Um, like all I was thinking, I was like, yo, we all start somewhere. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because so when I didn't really see nobody like jump in, I was like, okay, let me just jump in right now and play and see what we can come of it. But if you
Right.
could hold on 1 second, my husband is calling me
No
on the
problem.
other line. Just give me 1 second.
No problem.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, okay, I couldn't hear you. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Yep,
No
yep.
problem.
I can hear you now.
Okay, okay. All right, well, good, good.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
No, it's all
Hmm.
good. Yeah, I know that everybody starts somewhere, and like I was saying, in this world today, like even today I've seen like three new AI tools that just dropped. I'm like, come on. Like
Oh my
it's
goodness.
it's so much it's
It
so much
is.
noise out here. Like I literally only use probably like a handful and
Right.
just like might test out a couple of other ones, but like I'm testing out and my team is testing out AI tools every single week just to see because a lot of them are more so cosmetic based. They are
Mm-hmm.
building off of like they say for instance, ChatGPT started everything.
Yeah.
Then you got Gemini, then it's Claude, and there's everything building on top of us just single base, and then it's just a little bit of like the needle move. And it's like, do I really have to
Mm-hmm.
change my whole tech stack just for that one little feature?
Because
And
it's new and sparkly, right?
yeah, and we
Yeah.
run into the shiny object syndrome
Right.
often because I
Exactly.
because you're getting pushed the ass are being pushed toward you for that shiny object. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
I know you mentioned you are starting something. Are you actually have a business currently, or you're like starting it? I just want to know if you're able to like walk me through your business right now, like a typical
Sure.
week for you.
Sure, sure. Well, honestly, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I homeschool. So we recently moved from Jersey to Atlanta in May.
Okay.
So what I am um so what I'm doing right now is using my past experience to create something kind of like that I wanted to do, but now just has more reason and purpose. So I am I'm primarily focused on wellness in terms of
Mm-hmm.
yoga, breath work, movement, somatic practices. And so but I don't really teach yoga out here as yet. I
Mm-hmm.
want to get into that as well because I know adding a physical component to what I'm doing will benefit it.
Right.
Ultimately, as I mentioned, I basically My target audience is women that are experiencing grief or loss or chronic stress. Grief primarily because I have experienced that, and I want to use the tools that I have learned over the years to support people who have experienced what I've been experiencing. So I lost my son, my firstborn, 20 years
Oh,
old last
oh,
year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thank you. So it's been crazy. It's been hard. It's been a whole thing for me. And I'm trying to find a way of how to turn that pain into purpose. So one of the problems I know is that when people experience grief, night sleep is elusive. It is hard. It's rough. It's a hurdle. It's like there's insomnia, and then
Hmm.
it affects the body in so many different ways. So I want to use what I know previously in terms of how to get into deep relaxation, how to really tap into the breath, and how to kind of reclaim that sense of self, and so that we can get through the grief or get through the chronic stress, allow the nervous system to get into that relaxed state that really enables us to live fully, at least to the fullest capacity that we can. So yeah,
Uh,
so that's what I'm creating.
I
Hmm.
will say, first off, sorry, that sounds your loss. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
My apologies.
Sure.
I will say that your market
Yeah.
is extreme. Your market is extremely vast and wide, and especially what you're just saying right there is just like
Yeah.
the extreme pain point that I'm
Hmm.
sure many women that suffer from grief, like not even just from losing someone, just grief from losing a job, losing
Yes.
like any like you have the audience of
Yes.
the and even
I'm
what you're saying is
excited.
yeah, even what you're saying as far as your packaging, it's so
Mm,
many different ways you could hit those pain points of
yeah.
how they should relax, how to move forward, even if it's like not even getting to deep sleep, just as far as just packaging of like after you have that good sleep, after you have get over that anxiety, how do you have a good day the next day? How do you not let
Right.
that grief overcome you? Like you have so many different ways to branch
Right.
this out. It
Right.
is you see how this could just go every single way. Then you're speaking about grief. Now you're a grief counselor. Like Jeanette, I'm happy for
Yeah.
you because you picked the right, and especially
Yeah.
how crazy this world is right now.
Hmm.
It's a
Right.
lot of grief going on. It's a lot. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm excited for. Have you done any public speaking or anything like that?
Well, I have in the past, I've done workshops, I've done trainings in different organizations.
Hmm.
I used to teach. So yes, um,
Okay, okay.
and it's like,
The
kind of
bones are
making my
there.
way back
The
into it.
bones are
Right,
there.
exactly. It's like, yeah, I gotta kind of bring it all together and kind of step more with more authority within the space ultimately is where I am. So what I'm working on right now is like ultimately I want to build out a 6-week course.
Hmm.
But what I'm building first is a 7-day again focused on sleep. I wanted to initially focus on sleep because I want to identify a clear problem and a clear
Uh-huh.
solution, right?
Hmm.
So right now I'm working on a 7-night um kind of like sleep sanctuary practice
Ooh.
situation where it's like it has some video, mostly audio. It's gonna have a workbook, and I'm thinking of adding a community to it as well. I'm just haven't decided
Definitely.
what platform I want to put that on because it needs that personalized touch. That's why I
Hmm.
say I want to teach. So I know somebody who got a space out here, and I want to eventually teach at her spot. Um,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm working on right now. Like I have 2 more audios to record, and I have to do my video and that's pretty much it. So my goal is to finish the content this week. That's why I'm
Okay.
like, this is good timing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, you have we'll get into it like you said with the community and everything like that. I have some good ideas as far as where your community should live and
Okay.
be a little bit more exclusive, and it's building around people that come for that exact problem and talking to each other, and they like you want your community to start feeding into each other. So
Yeah.
I'm complete with that. And you mentioned
Mhm.
that correct me if I'm wrong, you mentioned that you were currently using Galaxy AI.
So just recently, because
Okay.
of because somebody some workshop I went into, and this kind of group that I connected with. Because another thing I'm trying to do on the side, just learning the tools. Because I see how people using AI for different purposes. I was like, all right, well, let me play with it.
Hmm.
So the system mentioned Galaxy AI, and I was using ChatGPT primarily. I play with some stuff with my 7-year old to create AI, how you say, create children's books with AI. So
Okay.
I've been using Gemini for that. So I have primarily used ChatGPT and Gemini. In the past, I used to do like videos for YouTube. So I've used what is it called? Picture AI. So I've used like a
Okay.
small handful of stuff, honestly. Once I kind of jumped in Galaxy I was like, okay, well, it has all the tools. Let me just play here. That's why
Hmm.
I paid into that membership. So I have been using Claude, and I found for what I did, for what I'm working on right now, Claude gave me so much better content and like an outline than ChatGPT. So for
Yeah.
this particular, I found that it was just good, and it sounded better. It's just more in alignment with my voice and stuff,
Yeah,
more
Claude
thorough.
for creative writing as a whole. Sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off. As a
No,
creative
you
writing as a
good.
whole, Claude is the number one tool. Like I would say more technical stuff as far as outlining is good for ChatGPT, but when you want to
Mhm.
get to that message of what you actually should be saying and what should resonate with people, Claude is
Yeah.
that one. And in
Yeah.
Gemini, I use that for deep research. And then also just a little tool I'm gonna give you.
Sure.
Why not run if you have one question and one problem, why don't you run it through all three
Through
tools
Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT.
and have them you start in ChatGPT, take what you get from
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT, go to Gemini, say, hey, I got this from ChatGPT, poke holes in it, play devil's advocate, take that from Gemini, take it, put it into the cloud. Giving you that one for free. Trust me. Trust me on that one. Give you
Okay, I
that.
appreciate it. I'm sorry. Hang on one second.
Hmm.
One second. One second. Yeah, what's up? So sorry about that.
No, you good. I understand.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
also, all right,
Mhm.
if we're sitting here
Thank you.
90 days from now and you're telling
Mhm.
me this was the best decision you've ever made, what changed and what does your business look like?
What's my okay? So shoot, revenue. Okay.
True.
Nah, but not only revenue, but really, just support. I want to see. I mean, I'm hearing people telling me how giving me their testimonials of how, this has really supported them and helped them, Um, and wow, in 90 days, shoot. Um, so yeah, consistent revenue, a growing community. By 90 days, let me see, I would have done this already. I would have had the 6-week program.
Hmm.
So by then, um it's like really I'm just seeing growth, honestly,
Hmm.
just growth. And by 90 days, like, I'm hoping that I could finish this other kind of book, this other book that I'm working on,
Okay.
and speaking on it, on different platforms. So I want to kind of be the voice in that space, you know
Gotcha.
yeah.
I understood. And are you okay with being the face of your brand or did you want to do like faceless?
Yeah, I kind of feel that I want to do both, because I don't want to have to always show up, especially when I'm
Hmm.
creating the content to complement it. So I'm like, oh, can I create my twin to do my marketing commercial?
We got
you
we got a
know?
whole I got a whole section for that. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking in that way, but I do think that I do have to show up, because it's such an intimate and personal,
Hmm.
experience. So there has to be some presence. So within the community, I'm looking to, keep the 2 programs by that time running autonomously, and me checking in with people at least one time weekly in a live call. And then, within the community, just, every day kind of checking in, so that there's some consistency of connections. Um, so I'm thinking, I'm connecting with them maybe for 2 hours a week in live, like a
Hmm.
webinar or something, Zoom call or something like that. And then, tapping in 20 minutes a day or so within whatever vehicles, email sequences and what have you, 30 minutes a day, whatever. Um, Yeah. Yeah. So kind of a combination of both,
Okay.
but really using AI to help me build out and send out the communications and content.
Got you, got you. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I hear you. Honestly, nothing you said kind of surprises me. I understand, like with like we spoke about it earlier, all like the noise in the streets as far as AI and the tools like dabbling and focus on. But it is good that one, you found your lane, your voice, what you directly want to fall into and what you want to pinpoint, that is you're already ahead of the game by tenfold at that
Yeah.
point because you have a lane and you have a very strong lane too, Jeanette. A very strong lane.
I
So
appreciate it.
no problem at all. But
Hmm.
yeah, and then like the main thing that you need from my opinion is like systems and those systems in place so you can have the strategy to keep building and building and building, especially when you're starting out, so you can have that clarity. That
Right.
is that foundation. That's when the main point, and that's the most important thing right now. So
Yeah.
I know that yesterday you saw the content engine, and that was literally just we had the one that we built with the just regular chat GPT with the prompt, and then we had the one that I personally built. And you should I sent you the email with all the engines in there. I don't know if you opened it or not.
I
You might have to
don't
check your
think I
promotions.
saw it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I was
It
kind
had
of
the
busy.
yeah,
But
yeah. You had the
okay.
workbook in there, and then it had the link to all three of the custom engines already for you, ready to go. So
Let
it
me see, cause
yeah, you
I
might
didn't
want to
see it.
check your
Ah,
promotions tabs.
got you. I got it. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I already sent you that just so you could play around. Like I was saying, those three engines are the custom engines that I built. They're already trained on years and years and years of data. So those
Okay.
alone, yeah, those alone already put you in a good place. Like I said, you book the call with me, you get that absolutely free. We don't have to worry about it. But
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
I want to show you a couple of things of what, even with the sales rep engine, I was already able to build for myself and what is actually able to go down the line.
Okay.
Let me see.
Let me come out of here so I can see this fully.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
find the page. Boom, boom, boom. Um, okay, there we go.
I'm gonna play you on mute so you don't hear my background noise, okay?
No problem, no problem. You're good. All right, so can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I remember you saying as far as like the sequence and everything as far as like emails and reaching out to people. So within the sales rep engine, I was able to build this is a sequence that actually had pulled you into being able to be in front of me yesterday. And that was the whole webinar. Built through the
Mm-hmm.
sales rep engine, it built the triggers, it added the tags, it told me what tags to add, confirmation emails, getting the go high level hook, web hook to Zoom. So as soon as you because I know you got my emails and you also got the Zoom registration emails as well, right?
Right.
So that doesn't happen just regularly. It happens you
Mm-hmm.
have to connect it. So you get in two reminders. You're getting a reminder from me and you get a reminder for Zoom. So you know more points of contact for that person.
Uh-huh.
And then
Okay.
you get text information, text messages. They should have came through. I'm not sure if they went to spam.
I
And
didn't
then
get a text.
okay, okay. And
Mm-mm.
you get the whole email sequence emails that are coming through, wait 24 hours, you get a voice call.
Oh.
Yeah, you get a voice call. We could set up your AI voice agent. So as opposed to, say for instance,
Hmm.
I'm just going to give you an example. Say for instance, in your 6 week program, let's say
Mm-hmm.
a 3 week check-in,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to make that call.
Right. I'm just logging in with my computer. Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Recording in progress.
Uh,
Shoot, shoot.
yeah, you don't have to make that call. AI can make that call as far as a check-in, even if it's just like just something as far as hey, how's it going? Or just some new updates or whatever. However you wanted to frame it, just so they could feel like they have support as they're going along that 6 week journey. You don't have to make that call. We could set up a voice agent that is a conversational voice agent, a voice bot that actually has a conversation with them and not sounding like, hey, press one for X, press two. No, it's actually a conversation.
Uh-huh.
We can build that, and that is part of the sales rep engine. What to put in the voice thing, what to put in the voice agent, how to structure it.
Mm-hmm.
It's ways to go around longest. So the main goal is to make your job easier as you go push them through your process, your whole experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have, of course, these are other email reminders and then after check attendance and things of that nature. So this is showing part of that sales rep engine that you started off with. Once you put it in there, that's why this is capturing the leads and everything like that. The only thing that I put out was the ad. And then
Mm.
from the ad, as you did, you come through the funnel. That's when you start getting the emails and things of that nature. If you didn't book a call, it'll be another funnel that I'll show you. I could show you that you'll go
Right.
down and you'll start getting more emails and more text messages about, hey, you missed this. How about
Right.
this? And you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is dope.
Yeah. So you're building all of this, and I don't know if you do have a CRM, but I use Go High Level. That's just what I learned doing, and we could go into that further down the line. But this
I'm sorry, can I interrupt you? Who did you train with?
I trained with it was a couple of people. So I trained with I don't know if you know of Lamar Tyler.
Mm-mm. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Go ahead.
I trained with Lamar Tyler and like I've been working in like tech industries for a long time. So even with like Equifax and the other companies like Lexipool and Stream, I was trained on Salesforce.
Got
Salesforce is the
it.
company standard.
Got it.
And I had to learn that on my own. So learning that in Salesforce for the company standard, building their AI systems with the revenue pulling in, and they're dealing with thousands of £1,000 customers,
Mm,
million dollars as far as revenue,
got
making sure this intertwined. So I'm able to see the logic,
got
creating conditions as far as if this trigger happens, send them
mm,
this email, or if this trigger happens, send them that email, or send them down another funnel. So
mm, mm. This
being
is
able to
oh.
yeah, it's just being able to map it out in a
Mm-hmm.
full from that. And yours might not even need to be this complicated, or it could be more complicated. But the thing is, it's just how you want to be built out. That is
Yeah.
what the sales rep engine is offering you. And then it comes with even for your website. I'm not sure if you have a website set up, but
Mm-hmm.
if you do, then we incorporate an AI chatbot on your website. So it's a bot that pops up and they answer questions, FAQs, and that also attributes to leads as well. So if
Yeah.
someone is just scrolling through and we work on your SEO as well,
Mm-hmm.
someone scrolling through your website and they come across your website and then they just ask a question or they have a question
Mm-hmm.
that pop up, the chatbot, given whatever knowledge base you give it,
Right.
it
We'll
will start
respond.
it will start
Yeah.
responding towards and it start warming up that customer even before they come into your funnel because all of that is cold traffic. You want to start
Right.
warming them up beforehand.
That's good. This is within your sales rep
Yeah,
thing?
this is the sales rep. This is setting everything up for you as far as like
Uh-huh.
what emails to build. But as far
Uh-huh.
as the CRM and stuff like that, you have to
Right.
decide which CRM you want to go over there.
Right. Right.
Because
Right.
even with the
Right.
sales rep engine, you could say, hey, I need a sequence for the 6 week program as
In
far
this.
as emails and text messages,
Mhm.
stuff like that. Then you'll have to say,
Mhm.
I'm using HubSpot, Salesforce, or Keep or whatever. And then they'll start
Mhm.
working with the parameters of that.
Right. 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 Right.
So
Okay. That's really good because I knew I need that. Because like it's easy for me to start strong and then like not have the system in place so things will fade, and I don't want
yeah.
that to happen
And
with
that's the main thing that we said, the systems.
yeah, for real.
The
No, it's
systems is
good.
what we need.
This is
And the
good.
next thing I know that we spoke about the
Mm-hmm.
instant offer engine. So
Mm-hmm.
right now we're coming up into Black Friday,
Right.
holiday season.
Mhm.
This right now, holiday season, and you can correct me if I'm wrong because this is not my field. I feel like a lot of people I've read somewhere experience grief the most
Oh
in
yeah.
this time.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Leading
So
up to it, around it. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
so this is the perfect time for you to drop
Yeah.
a product, an instant offer. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to show you where you at. Okay, so this is my product, my instant offer. right? So
Mhm,
this is
mhm,
the playbook that I sent to you. This is the playbook that I sell for $27.
mhm,
And it it gets a lot of traction. It gets a lot of traction. And so
mhm,
like for you, it could be something as simple as a product as grief to power,
mhm,
a 5 day challenge or heal through action mini course or something something that's as simple as that we just build out and then you use the offer engine to start getting the ideas,
mhm,
start getting the framework laid out, and then you go from there. So even
mm,
with this, like I have the, let me see how this go. I don't even know how this go down. There we go. So I have the playbook, built that part out, table of contents, all the copy. You could build through AI, put your tweaks on it, even run it through Claude. Because remember we said
yeah,
it has that tweak for the creative writing,
mhm,
right? Story about you,
mm,
more everything is in here, and even I have the content engine down here at the bottom. So you're
mm.
seeing the frameworks of how that instant offer can just be laid out and within a day, and then you can have it up and launched and ready to go.
So is this like a lead magnet?
This
No,
is elite.
this is like a low cost product
Yes, yes,
that
that
is
instant
also
offer to get them
okay.
within, yeah, to get them within your funnel. Like I said,
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
gave you the example of that grief to power,
right.
automatically, when you put that in front of your ideal customer, your ideal customer persona,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to see that whenever someone sees grief opposed, if even if they're not experiencing grief, that word itself
Yeah.
is such a hook.
Mm, okay. I'm trying to see how to think about this now because I was like, okay, it's gonna take me longer to create the 6 week course because it's more comprehensive, right? So I'm like, let me do a low cost something just so I could put my toe in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I started the building the 7 day thing like earlier the end of last week. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, well, this will be my low cost offer, you know. So do you think I need to do something different?
I I think you can. I think you're on the right path. I think that how it should be structured
Mhm.
personally is you have that 7 day challenge, which is like the low cost offer, and it
Right.
goes directly into like your 6 week challenge.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
how.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking about it. Right.
yeah, yeah. You want to have that area that like that low area of entry as far as like here's something like let's get to it. I'm here for you. I'm here working it with you through this grief as well because I've
Right,
been there. I know what you're experiencing. You
right,
want to
right.
make sure that person sees you within them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we could do that either through if you want to do webinars, if you want to just have it as strictly content, then you could go through it about it that route. But going from that 7 day challenge straight into your 6 week course where it's more of a personalized and it's more so a community around and
Mhm.
like of grieving women and building each other up, I
Yeah.
think that have
Yeah.
is amazing,
Mm.
especially around this time,
Yeah.
especially around this time because you could even have like the 7 day challenge go for all of November and then you're starting it that 6 week thing starting in December going into the new year, so you're getting over Christmas, you're having the community because there's going to be a lot of people even the night Christmas Eve and the day night
Mm-hmm.
of Christmas
Mm-hmm.
within this, they're going to be secluded with grief within themselves. But if they have a
Exactly.
community already
Right.
built around that, they could speak to each other, talk to each other. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's good because I was like, "Ooh, I heard him do the 6 week, but running it for a month." Because I was like, "Okay, once I put the 7 night thing out, I need to have like a wait list, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like when they finish, they could be. I'll be like, okay, well, you know, if you want more kind of vibe, you know, you can join this wait list, right? If it was already built out, and I think eventually once it's built out, it could just lead straight to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely am thinking in the same way.
Yeah,
Yes.
you could definitely have the 7 day challenge. I'm if you already built it out, I'm not sure, but you could definitely have that lead into like so they could be amped up and then also with the sales rep engine
Yeah.
as after they fall into the funnel, it's not like they're just gonna be waiting for December 1st. You're gonna be giving
They're
them
going to be
kind
emailed and stuff.
they're gonna
Right.
be they're gonna be emailed with certain things to just like empower them, certain things just to
Mhm.
uplift grief, certain like just like that little positive antidote. Like you could get an email sent to these people every single day within the funnel, just as far as something positive that might bring a light to their day. Just that one thing. You
Yeah.
never, you get what I'm saying? It's just so
Right. Right.
something within that vein. So you're not just leaving them, okay, they join November 1st, so I gotta wait till December 1st to start getting some type of benefit from it. No, it's
Yeah,
literally
nah. Right, right. Yep, yep. Okay, so there's constant contact and the community in that time is building because I'm saying like, okay, as people are doing the 7 week, 7 day thing, there's a space for them to engage. So by the time the 6 week come on, that community is already like there's already people in there, there's already content, people already sharing and stuff like that.
hmm now
Yeah.
with the community, it just all depends on what you're comfortable with. I
Mhm.
personally I use school,
I was thinking about that.
SK, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
SKOO,
Yep.
and I like when you start working with me, you'll see that within school, not only do I have the community, I have like the courses. Like I have the
Mm-hmm.
Money Engine one already set up for you to go through videos if you don't want to speak with me or anything like that. Money Engine 2, 3, I have so many money engines that I'm continuing to add. We already have Money Engine 4, which is I'll show you the avatar money engine. So when you were speaking about like not wanting to use all like be yourself in front of all the videos, like Higgsfield is the main AI generation video that I use. The reason why is because unlike Galaxy AI, it doesn't have restrictions on the tokens. So, for instance, with Galaxy AI, if you create
Huh.
one, I think it's like what I looked it up last night. I think you have like maybe let's say 50 million tokens.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but one Sora 2 video
Yeah.
is like zero point 0.9 million tokens.
Right.
Or so if you think about it, within a day, you generated 5 videos. And if you don't have your prompts right,
Mm-hmm.
then you're generating a bad video and it's still taking those tokens and
Right.
you're still reading it up. So
Huh.
even with Higgsfield, I could use Google VO3. I could use the new Higgsfield popcorn, but then you have this thing right here that says eliminate hollow 2.3. Now, what you'll learn about AI, all these tools start competing against each other for your attention. So
Yeah.
even with Higgsfield,
Mm.
they'll run a campaign for this powerful tool to be free for the whole month. So you're not even using no tokens.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's
Damn,
so
they're really doing this. So this is a okay.
it's just different tools that I
Mm-hmm.
use personally for
Mm-hmm.
myself, and then I start like these are the tools that I suggest like that people use because they work so well for me, and
It does look
I
good.
yeah they look and then and of course like I'm sure you know by now AI is all about what you feed it.
True.
I have a whole realistic format on what to put in AI, how you describe the skin tone, how you describe the hair color, how you describe those little micro hairs that's come across the eyebrow and the face so you can
Mm-hmm.
have the most realistic videos possible. And even if you
Mm.
want to just have yourself, which let me see, where am I at? Yeah, me right here. So you can create your own self. So even it's not just you, just like a fake you. You also could clone your voice and tie that from 11 Labs. I use the 11
Right.
Labs for the voice cloning, so it
Yeah.
actually sounded like me as well.
Right, right. I'm thinking about using that to do some more like audio,
Jeanette, your
like
audio can
meditation and
go.
stuff.
Imagine this. We create a whole cinematic grief video in this AI tool, and it just have your voiceover on
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You already have the content engine telling you what to make. You was like, hey, I just want to do some voiceovers. Like, let me get 6 voiceovers. We make six
Right.
voiceovers in one in one afternoon. You don't
Right.
even have to say the words. Your voice is already cloned, so you just type in the words that you wanted to say.
Right. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I could
it's
definitely see the growth potential.
yeah, so yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, Jeanette,
Mm-hmm.
and like your positioning and your
Mm,
product is that's why I'm so excited because I know what this could do for you and for the women that you're going to be helping as well.
right, right, right. Yep,
So
me too.
yeah, but
Okay.
so let me show exactly what working together looks like. So this
Okay.
is the AI transformation partnership. And what's included is 12 weeks of one-on-one coaching. We meet weekly, just you and me, 60 seconds, 60, not 60 seconds, I'm sorry, 60 minutes, private strategy calls where we build out the systems together.
Mm-hmm.
We build out all the money machines, the content engine, sales rep engine, the instant offer engine, and we can even build out the video generation engine. You can hear me?
Okay, yeah, yeah. It was a pause and then I'm good now.
Okay, yeah. And we build out the sales rep engine, offer engine, video generation engine, everything customized for your business.
Mm-hmm.
Limited Slack support. I use Slack to communicate as far
Mm-hmm.
as like any things or questions that you have come up. It's just a little bit more professional than you texting me. I understand
Or
I understand you're professional, I'm professional, and I just don't I'm married and you're married. I don't want my wife saying, hey, I'm getting a text from Jeanette. So
right, right, right. Yep, I get it. I get it.
yeah,
That's good.
during the 12 weeks, you can ask me anything, like I'm literally in your pocket. Of course, the done with you implementation. I don't just tell you what to do, I build with you. You're not alone. We
Yeah.
go through the monthly revenue reviews. We see where your numbers are. We see how we can optimize it for growth. We see where you're lacking. We go over how many your emails are being opened, try to change your messaging, say, hey, this instant offer is not working. What
Mm-hmm.
tweaks can we get to make sure that this person can actually buys? Maybe your VSL on your page, because I didn't even show you this. Well, you seen my sales page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure the VSL on the sales page is actually converting well, or people just going to the page, setting up your pixels so we can actually track that data as far as like where people are stopping at on the page and where they're tracking.
Mm-hmm.
And then also after your 12 weeks, you don't lose access. You're already in the school community for a lifetime. To the AI transformation lab of the school community. In the school community, we have weekly Q&As. I have weekly group sessions. Every new course, every new tool I create, every new offer is in that community. And you have access to that for a lifetime. And it's a
Mm-hmm.
community of women scaling with AI forever.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not just buying 12 weeks, you're buying lifetime support. You pay once and you're in forever. So
How
the
much is
investment,
that? Oh,
the
sorry. Go
investment, I was yeah, the investment is 39.97, but I
Mhm.
also offer payment plans of 3 payments of 13.97 or 6 payments of 7.49.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This sounds great. Um, this sounds great. I'm not going to be able to enroll in this right now because what I want to do, well, like I said, we recently relocated
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking to enroll in an AI consultant course.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's about the same price, if I'm not mistaken, maybe $1,000 more. So I need to be very mindful of where I'm putting my money.
Got you.
Although, I know I need to create this too. But yeah, I'm just not gonna be able to make this investment right now.
Understand. Now, when you say AI consultant, what are they like? Are you trying to become an AI consultant, or is that what they're trying to? I'm a little
Yeah,
confused.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about it as as I am learning. I'm like, and I mentioned to you that I'm a stay-at-home mom, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm creating ways to continue to stay at home and
Mm-hmm.
homeschool, right? So I'm like, okay, well, um, excuse me, Jabari, can we do that somewhere else? That's somewhere else. Um, so yeah, so that training is to become an AI consultant because ultimately I would like to go ahead and, learn these tools to optimize and support businesses so I could be like a contractor. Just like I've
Hmm.
gone into workshops to do wellness and, kind of, stress reduction things for staff. I want to, teach people how to optimize because it's such a big deal right now. It's such a
Hmm.
big market. Um, and it's kind of like that's the type of information that led me to where I am right now, experimenting with AI. So yeah, that's what I've been like the last couple of about a month or so. I've been like, I think that may be a path that I may want to add on as I have my business on the side, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so again, I just got to be mindful,
Uh, yeah,
where
I completely understand. And
yeah,
even with what you're saying as far as the AI consultant, the thing is, with your learning these tools as well, you're even as well becoming a consultant because these are the tools that you're learning and running through
my
your
own.
business. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I completely understand where like they're putting as far as just like, hey, become an AI consultant, but where I'm positioning as far as like you're going to become an AI consultant regardless because you're going to be learning the AI tools that work for your business so you can show people how they actually work based off of actual credible evidence of them
Hmm.
boosting your business.
I could see that too, because, I
Hmm.
tend to do that. I learn what I learn, I could teach it basically.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I do got to give this some thought.
No problem, no problem, no problem.
Yeah,
I completely understand. So yeah, I mean, I'll give you a follow. I'll send you a follow up. Just like I do want you to make sure that you go through the playbook. Yeah, everything. It has the link for the replay in there. So
yeah,
just making sure that you follow up and just like see that if you don't, But I'll follow up with you, just see where your mind's at. Give you an email, reach out, and everything. Just making sure
sure.
that you're good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Sure. So, I mean, in the meantime, I'm gonna use, and I know it takes longer when you do a thing on your own because you gotta kind of learn and
Yeah,
break up and what have you. But I'm gonna look at what you sent and what you have, and at least start there,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do this anyway,
Right.
and if it's imperfect, fine, and willfully it'll with what I can do and what I can learn and what I can integrate, shoot, maybe I could pay for it my through what I put out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, possibly, possibly. Hey, it's an
Yeah.
option. It is,
So
it
we'll
is an
see.
option. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's just based off of like how fast you want to go, or
yeah,
like how much time do you want to take with
I
it.
get it.
That's pretty much how what it boils down to you,
Yeah, I
Jeanette.
mean, obviously working with you will streamline the whole process, and get me there quicker in a more strategic and organized way.
Mhm.
But hey, I'm gonna just push through, and I'm just seeing that. Or shoot, I apply for a couple of grants, and I call you back.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. You have my email. So
Yeah, yeah.
definitely be.
Last week I was in a webinar. It was like a use AI to create a high ticket offer, and what
Mhm.
you explained, that's why I'm like, who are you working with? Because it sounds very much like what that dude was talking about. His Russ Ruffino, a white dude. Um, uh, so like how you laying everything out and the kind of support that you offer is the same price point and everything.
Yeah,
And I gotta give you my money.
yeah, yeah. I don't necessarily know who that is, but
Okay.
I know that from my experience and what I have seen, like even when I said in the webinar, able to work with women that remind me of my mother has
Mhm.
been more beneficial for me. Like we do have a
Yeah.
couple of other ethnicities
Mhm.
ethnicities of
Mhm.
women, but being able
Mhm.
to work with women of my mother
Yeah.
helps a lot because it feels like I'm able to support in a way, give her the support now that I wasn't able to give her then.
I love that. I really do.
So yeah,
Hmm.
it helps. And then like even seeing women, like we even have like we walk a woman through creating an app for daycares that just like help that help kids with the daycares and like help the parents actually see what they're learning in the daycares. And she's able to
Mm,
flip, and she was able to flip that app within 6 weeks for 500 grand to a company. And
that's dope.
we literally just built the app out within a week. And
I love
so,
it because I want to
yeah,
build an app too.
oh yeah, yeah. And it's just
Yeah,
different things like that. That's what literally like pulls me. Cause so like
I love that.
I I understand that this AI is a new wave. And even when I was
Mhm.
learning it from the beginning in
Mm,
2022, I understood the opportunities that were granted. And then just like so many things in this world, when it
mhm.
comes to us, we get left behind
Word
until
up.
it's too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
for sure, for
yeah.
sure. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and see about Nehemiah Davis's grant and Alicia
Yes, ma'am.
Little grant too.
Got you, got you.
I'm about to, I'm gonna manifest the funds so that
Mm-hmm.
I could say yes to one of your email sequences. And in the
Yes.
meantime, I'm gonna use what you sent
Mm-hmm.
and continue as I was doing. Finish my course this week,
Yes,
and
ma'am. Always. Keep
yeah,
moving
yeah.
forward. Keep moving that needle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. But I appreciate this call. It's definitely timely. It's a good time, helping me see what could happen in the back end.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows me, okay, well, I'm really just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a other
You in a good spot though. You
yeah,
definitely
I'm
in a
in a
good
good
spot.
space. I feel that I have clarity and I just need guidance and direction to build it out well. But even if I build it out a little rough initially and then eventually can invest more into it, I know who I can call.
Understood. Understood. Well, Jeanette, thank you so much for
Yeah,
taking this call. You'll be
thank
getting
you.
you'll be getting some emails from me. Just keep a lookout. You can even move it from the promotions tab to the inbox. So
I do
just keep
that.
keep a lookout. But thank you so much for taking this time, and I'll be on the lookout for you. I will be in touch.
Okay, okay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me show my face quick. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. You have a good one.
All right, brother. You do the same. Appreciate
Bye.
you. Peace.
Now you see where I messed up at. You see where I had her on the hook, and then you see where I let her go. But in the follow up is where the money lies. So in the follow up, I called her, emailed her, tried to get her back on the phone, and I was able to close her on a monthly price for that AI transformation partnership. So I say all that to say, even if you mess up like I did, it's not all lost hope. You can still get that person. You just have to go the little extra mile. So, like if you like, dislike if you didn't dislike, I'm Lawrence Sellish, AI transformation partner. Peace and much love to you.